possible. Sometimes I practice about 8 hours a day, or up to 10 probably, with breaks of course. Yeah.
I think the repertoire which I'm going to perform, it resonates well with the overall theme of the festival this year, myths and legends. I always would like to share my passion and love to music with everyone, and I really want to encourage everyone to watch as many performances as possible, because every performance is unique and beautiful.
I'm very happy to be in this platform, and Dingy will be collaborating with this Vietnam piano quintet to bring an East meets West concert to the audience. Dingy is a Chinese chamber ensemble. It's different from what we normally hear as a Chinese orchestra. So as a Chinese chamber ensemble, we are smaller in size. Our music is more intimate, and for this coming concert, we will be having 5 musicians with a piano quintet of 5 musicians also. So we hope to spark East meet West type of music to the audience, and let you hear different types of textures.
Ikan Girl is a multidisciplinary project that is bringing together original contemporary Malay music, and what we've done is we've taken Malay dance, contemporary dance, and Bharatanatyam, and brought them all together as a response to the music. Yep. And I think the story of Ikan Girl is the inspiration behind it is what's called the Syair Bidasari, which is a Malay folk tale, which was made into a film as well many years ago, a black and white film. And it tells about the story of a girl whose life is intertwined with a goldfish, and how this journey about an evil queen, and how the evil queen is jealous of the girl's beauty and tries to destroy the fish, and in return, destroying the life of the girl as well. So in a sense, it's slightly, an abridged adaptation of Snow White.
And we have tweaked it somehow as well, to give some elements of surprise to the work. And also, we are doing something very different, as what Shaif said. We include Bharatanatyam as well. So one of our artists herself is a Bharatanatyam dancer, and she's including Indian, classical Indian dance elements such as hand gestures into the work. And that's very helpful as well, because in Malay dance, a lot of our gestures are very aesthetically, we try to portray nature, whereas we lack this, the elements of animals, which we include in this work as well. Yeah.
It's very easy to get sucked into thinking that the only way to be successful at the piano is to be a great soloist, and that is absolutely not true, because, for example, in my case anyway, I derive most of my enjoyment from working with other people, and the large majority of the appearances I do on stage happen to be as an accompanist for singers, or as a chamber pianist where I play with a quartet, or even in duo concerts with violinists, flutes, even horn players, trumpets, things like that. And there's so much more music making that you can do that doesn't involve you being shut into a practice room for 8 hours a day. This is also absolutely a myth. Don't practice for 8 hours a day unless you know what you're doing. It's much easier and far better for your mental health in general to practice 3 hours a day, but make sure you focus and you have clear goals as to what you want. This is how I practice, because I don't really like practicing. The concerts on the 18th and the 20th are fundraising concerts for the Hamish Dyer Young Musician Scholarship, which have benefited me and Victoria Songwei greatly. And so we'd like to get everyone to come and contribute so that the next generation of musicians can also benefit equally.
The theme has a lot to do with what we believe is relevant to our lives. I think for most of us, not just in Singapore but in the whole world, when we were kids, we were told nursery rhymes, fairy tales, myths and legends. So it's something that's very close to us, and it's something that we know to be, of course, just stories. But at the same time, it's something that we I think, attune to. And sometimes we also wish that our lives were like fairy tales. So I think this theme is not just relevant to us, but it will inspire us, and it will inspire this festival to be a very special 2-week getaway into a world that is full of spectacular and amazing things, and people, and distant lands, great music, flying carpets, you name it, we got it. So basically this festival is going to be just that.
Classical music is a form of expression. Once you understand classical music, you can apply it to jazz, you can apply it to electronic music, you can apply it to pop music, and the base comes from the very foundation of classical music. So it is important we attract the young, the youth, and also to reintroduce and redefine classical music together with them, not for them, but together with them, and how they approach it. That's very important. Redefining music together with you. We have 12 ticketed concerts and free activities all around Singapore. The festival runs from 13th to 30th October. Get your tickets at SIXTIC now. And we have lots of discounts and promotions. See you there!